Hi there, beautiful souls. I'm Michelle Decay. Welcome to my channel, Soulful and Unplugged. So, we all went through the solar eclipse. We've all had this incredible upgrade in vibrational frequency. Now what? So, some of you may notice that you experienced this upgrade in a way that you didn't expect. I certainly didn't expect this. My personal experience of the solar eclipse in Toronto was very strange and very powerful. The best way I can describe it is as if, so I felt this energy come from the sky and vibrate through my whole body, ooh, like this. But as I described it to a neighbor, it felt like a gravitational pull. And it was as if the best way I can describe it. It's as if I was going up an elevator very quickly and it suddenly came to a stop. That's kind of whoa, the gravitational pull I felt. But it reverberated through my whole body. And that it translates into an extreme groundedness. Grounding. This is what some of you may be experiencing, a deep calm, a sense of being very grounded on the earth energies. And, with all of the hype before it and all of, the messages that I got about a heightened vibrational frequency and a rise in our frequency, I certainly didn't expect to have this immense groundedness come and this deep calm, deep, deep calm. And I think that is a sign of spiritual growth. If you've experienced that yourself, it's sort of the next level when we reach a level of confidence, of knowledge, of learning, we feel more grounded in it. The analogy I find really works here is I'll give you an analogy what it feels like to learn a new language. Um, I remember when I was living in Argentina, and my mother tongue is French, so it wasn't that big of a deal to learn Spanish. I already spoke Italian as well, so I thought, it's going to be easy. And it was pretty easy. In a few months, I was, conversing with people in Spanish. I did have to forget my Italian and focus all on the Spanish. But what it felt as though all these words and these ways of communicating had no roots. Same with when I started rock climbing. I was learning very, very quickly and progressing incredibly quickly through all of the levels. But I would communicate to my climbing partners what it felt like. It felt like all this knowledge what had no roots. It hadn't made its way to my muscle memory yet. It was still so new. And that's what I compare it to what's happening now to many, many light workers and spiritual workers and those who will be called upon to help all of those who've had an awakening after this solar eclipse is that you have now rooted this higher frequency into your body. That's a really, really important stage. It's called the embodiment. And I tell you, as much as I get messages, I did not see this coming. The embodiment of new energies. So it's not up here. It's not all this, ooh, no, it is deep. It is in the body. It is rooted deeply into the earth energy. And I guess that's what they wanted us to do when the message was to use the infinity symbol and watch the energy flow between the mind and the heart, the mind and the heart. What that did was bring it into the body and ground it into our everyday life, it translates in a sense of calm. It translates in a sense of just acceptance that this is now the new normal. I feel confident, right? So you may feel yourself reflecting upon this way. I feel a new confidence. I feel a new knowingness, a knowingness that is in my bones, that is in my body. And I recognize that as embodiment because I had incredibly powerful out-of-body experiences from the age of 8 to 10, and it took me decades and decades and decades to embody it, to have it have roots in my day-to-day life, in my day-to-day interactions, in my day-to-day healing of others. And so I think this is what the new beginning is. It's a new beginning of groundedness and of a beautiful confidence and the experiences that you have in a sense of there's no longer this woo-woo feeling about it. No. People are recognizing that something happened, but they feel lost around it and they will need guidance uh, from those who've walked the path before them. Um, many people went through a very, very emotional experience that was not intellectual. It was cosmic. So those who are going through that for the first time will need people to explain to them what's going on and you know, you in your connections and daily connections to everyone around you may be that guiding light for others. Um, this energetic rooting is palpable. People can feel it. You don't need to say anything. People will come to you and ask questions and start conversations. And some people may be keeping this in complete secret. So the more grounded we are in this new beginning and in this new light, the better we can help others as they are starting their first step into this great big awakening journey. I certainly hope that you are feeling this beautiful energy as I am. And if not, like the message said, relax and let it happen. There's nothing to do but just surrender to it and let it happen. And it will. You'll see. Sending you so much love. Have a great week. Bye for now.